Okay, this is a plan I came up with. This is your slider door. Have an open bookcase on the end of your kitchen cabinet to put all your shoes. Have some hooks here to put your jackets. Have a 1-foot bar thing, kind of like you had in your old house. And then move the refrigerator over here. Have a pull out, because you can't have a refrigerator next to the wall, so you have to have a pull out. Put a pull out like pantry jars or something that goes here. Make this an island height kitchen table that is movable. So when you have company, you can switch it this way and add to it and have a bunch of people sit here. Since the refrigerator is not here, you can add a cabinet and have all of this counter, which would be a great spot to put serving of food. And 2 people can work here, one here and one here. Or someone could be cooking on the stove or doing the dishes and someone working over here. So you'll have a counter on either side of the stove, and then you have this whole length of counter space with the refrigerator being over here. And as you can see, my squirrel is loose. And this is the hallway. This is the hallway. Now, how that looks here is this. Your kitchen would go right to the edge, right here. And your kitchen goes to the edge of my couch. So this is your hallway. So instead of having a refrigerator, you'd have all of that as counter. I wouldn't put any upper on the new section because it blocks it in, and this will make it not feel blocked in. Now on your slider door, change it to a door. I would do a bookcase thing like this and do another shelf and put all your shoes right here. So they're out of sight and out of way. And then right here where the couch is would be your bar area. Put a window above, and then your refrigerator would be right there. And as you can see, your island would be the same size as this table. You have plenty of room to walk right through here to get to the refrigerator. Open the refrigerator. You can put your items right here. When you walk in, your grocery items can go on your island. Your sink is moved over a little bit more than mine. It'd be right about here. And your stove is right about here. So you'll have all this counter space on the other side of the stove, which will be handy. And then you'll have this whole line of counter, which will be really nice. So that is how your kitchen would look. You'd be your slider coming in, you'd have an island table, and then you would have your bar with the refrigerator right there. For island kitchen table, I was thinking something like this. Whoops. So you could have storage underneath it, and you can put chairs all the way around. I'd probably only keep 3 chairs out and maybe have 1 in storage. You could do an oval one. So something on these lines is what I was thinking for island height table. So this is a 3x6 table, and this is the size that I'm recommending for your island. And I would do a wood top, but you could have a stone top. It's really up to you. And so you would have your sink, your stove, and then you would have this, which is plenty of room. The spacing I allowed is 3.5 feet, which is this, which is plenty enough. 4 is better. So this is 3.5 right here. And I think over here I have close to maybe 5 or 4.5, 5. And that's because I have chairs here. You won't have chairs here. You're only gonna have chairs on this side and that, and right around like this. And actually you could put a chair here, but I wouldn't. I would just have it 3 there, no chairs here, and have them in storage, like fold up chairs or something. So where my stairs is your living room. So say you wanted to have Thanksgiving or something. If you had a movable island table, you just turn it into the living room, and you would have, you can line up another table, and you have this whole line of people can sit, and then you would have this whole counter spot to put like all the food. And people grab their food and then grab a seat. So I think that would be functional for you. So this is your living room. So the refrigerator would be right about here. I'd have it come out the wall maybe 4 feet, open it up from here to here, so then you can put the table in that way if you wanted a lot of people. As far as colors go, my cabinets and the walls are that color of that paint that I gave you, which is that butter color, which goes very well with wood tones. And my floor is gray, and I actually think it goes well with gray. Since your kitchen's small, you kind of want to keep the colors to a minimum. So you can do, wood cabinets or painted cabinets. And then your wall and your trim, you want to be all the same color. So my trim, my walls, my counters, all one color. And that's because this is a small space and it makes it seem bigger. So, and I would go light, but you might get a lot of light in your kitchen, so you can go darker if it's a bright kitchen. But this is my suggestion.